Alright, so this is going to be a general reading around love. I will pull 3 cards from this deck here at the end. If you want to ask questions, you can. I'm going to pull 3 cards. You can take it either as a general message or you can ask questions per each question. Okay? Completely up to you. This is going to be dealing with a significant other. Like if there's no one that you're talking to, there is a very good possibility that this reading could still resonate for you. Okay? But this is not a personal reading. This is a general love reading. If you want a personal reading like one of these, then message me. Alright. Alright, so healing family issues flew out. Alright, so, for the situation at hand, we have the Page of Swords. Here's the deal about the Page of Swords. Like, this, normally I've heard readers say that this is like the stalking card. So, someone's keeping tabs on someone from the past, it looks like. Okay, so also keep in mind, okay, if someone is keeping tabs on you, or if you're keeping tabs on someone, because there's either someone giving and someone on receiving. You know, that's a lot. That's the reason why I say you want to give from a virtuistic viewpoint. You've got 7 basic rules to guide by. They're not necessarily rules, they're virtues. But, like compassion, love, kindness, patience. What you come from, if you come from those places within yourself, that's what you give. You'll get that in return. Now, however, this energy right here, now, please keep in mind, I am only the messenger, okay? I'm just giving a message. So don't try to kill me because of the messages that come through. But with this card here, somebody's being immature. If it's not you, then whoever's immature is from the past. Just because this person is looking in the past. This is all about like deception, manipulation, someone being all talk. Somebody could be coming at you. Or this could be you. You may be feeling this way toward whatever energies in the past. But I would say that because they're looking into the past. But, okay. So whatever's challenging this energy right now is the Nine of Pentacles. So if you aren't the energy that I just said with that, then you are this person. You're the Nine of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles is like being self-sufficient, reliant on herself. Like she's doing her thing. She is taking care of herself. She has like planted, made good investments. She's doing good for herself. And you could be, if this is you, this Nine of Pentacles, because you are doing so well, it could be causing this person, whoever's on the immature side of this, your independence could be challenging this person, therefore making them feel that way right there. Oh wow, okay, so in the root, the base of, well, this is the reason why this energy is going on. Because there's changes, like the wheel of fortune. Someone has fallen off the wheel and someone has risen to the top. So I don't know if that, and that could very well be you if you're this Nine of Pentacles. You, because there are two people here, and there is a guy and a woman here. So you could very well have risen to the top, and that immature energy was the one that fell off. Like, that's how, like, this is the wheel of destiny. So things change. Like, anytime someone rises to power, someone else has to fall. What we have in the past, okay, is the Six of Swords. So so we have the Six of Swords in reverse. This person right here may not be able, evidently, hasn't been able to let go and move on. And if that's, yeah, I would say this person right here, there's some emotional baggage, unresolved issues, someone who's resisting the change. And this change could have, this change took place like 3 weeks ago to a month ago, 3 weeks or more. But whatever this change is, it doesn't look like they're handling it that well. You, however, whoever this person is handling it well. If you are this person, then you need to take this reading from this perspective. And there's nothing wrong with being this person right here, okay? I mean, shit happens. Life gets the best of us all sometimes. And if you're this person, then you need to take it from the perspective of this side. So, someone has definitely risen to the top and someone's fallen off in this relationship. However, then we have this Empress energy, but in reverse. So there's something that, and you know what, that might be the issue, that this person, both people here in this scenario are starting to see what no longer has birth, or something coming to, something doesn't have any fruition coming to it. And it could very well be this time now that someone is actually starting to see that. And with that right there, with this card in reverse like this, this is really saying, you got to keep in mind, whatever you put out into the universe, you're going to get. It comes back at you. And, that can create a web. Okay, what are you weaving? So, the person here that is doing the suffering, they, on this hand, this is like smothering excess selfishness. So you may see that this person, okay, I'm going to separate these two. So this person, this perspective here, they are at this time being, they are like, they're too much. They're too much right now. They are having to overcompensate for something. And it does stem from a place of ego. I don't like this energy right here. Like, they're smothering. They don't know how to give you space. And they're needy. Whatever that is, okay? Now, from this person's perspective, you're seeing in life what no longer holds a beauty. What's not worth. Because here, you know your worth and your value. The Empress also knows her value as well, okay? It just depends on how you use this energy. So if you're seeing that there's no beauty or fertility, there's nothing worth nurturing, there's no creativity, there's no luxury, then you could very well okay. Then we've got the King of Swords in reverse. Now, this one here, he makes head over heart decisions. Focuses on the truth. This person here is like someone of law enforcement, someone that wears a badge, like a police officer or a fireman even, like a security guard. I would say that this person here, because of the energy of seeing that something's not coming to fruition, or the energy, even the energy might be murky. I would say the energy is even murky with this person right here. I feel like this is this person all the way across. Like there was cloudiness and confusion over the things they couldn't walk away from in the past. But I feel like this cloudiness or confusion has now turned them, because these clouds over here are they're clear, but they're still like this person would be really sharp with their tongue. So if you have to speak to, if you are this person here and you have to speak to this person in the near future, I just want to give you a heads up, because like they can be cruel with their words. This is a form of weakness, a form of pain. They are coming from a place of hurt. Yes, they're coming from a place of hurt. So you may see that they're cruel. They could even have like manipulative words. But anywho, there's some change here. The advice, whoa, okay. The advice is the Nine of Cups. Now, with this Nine of Cups, I feel like this is saying to you, either at this time you're focused on like your wishes, whatever lies in these cups, this emotional fulfillment. Because the Nine of Cups is, it means like our wishes fulfilled, what brings us satisfaction, luxury. And you know, and this up here, I can even bring this down and say, this is you right here. Like, you are seriously, you are happy. You're satisfied in your life. You are looking like, and because you are you're secure in your emotions. I feel like you see things for what they are. You see what you can invest in and what's not worth investing in. And your advice here is to keep doing that. Keep focusing on each one of these wishes that you have. Because if you do that, I feel like your wishes and desires, they're going to be, well, we'll find out what they're going to be up here in this outcome. Okay, now in the environment. So, here in your environment, we have the Emperor in reverse. And then if you'll, like, these two are really side by side, and they both are in reverse there. They're both in reverse. They're both looking this way. This Emperor is like, this would be like, and I'm, you know, I can't even take it back to that. I was getting ready to take this Emperor here back to the wood who crucified Jesus, but I mean, even like him, like I can't say it's him, because even like that Emperor, or maybe he wasn't the Emperor, but he was like he was standing in for the Emperor or something. But you know, even he had compassion, and I mean, he even tried. He was like, you've got someone that's killed someone, and there's someone over here that's walking through the town talking about a false god or something like that, and we're giving you a choice to choose one to save, and you want to kill this man who's choosing a god over someone who's killed someone. And the people are like, yeah. I mean, so you can't even say that's, so I can't compare the two, because this guy here, his compassion's gone. Like, he has no compassion. He's coming from this person here is coming from a place of anger and heartache, disappointment. I would even say like some words have been spoken. Like, this could be chaotic, tyranny, domination. I mean, I almost feel like the Magician in reverse. I feel like it should be coming out or something. The Magician in reverse. So this is in your environment here. And it looks like that's what, if you deal with this person right here, this first person I talked about, then this is what you should be expecting from that person. Now, here's the thing, you got to ask yourself, what would you WWJD, what would Jesus do? Because if this person comes at you with these words and harsh words and manipulative behavior, then it's really up to you to either be the bigger person or not. And sometimes I have to ask myself, and you know, sometimes I've also asked people in the past, they come to me and say, oh, well, this person did this person did it, and I said this. And I'm like, why couldn't you just have been the bigger person and walked away from that? Did you really have to entertain that? You have to be careful about what you entertain, because what you entertain, you feed into. So, I mean, if someone comes at you with like throwing swords at you, and you start throwing swords back, I mean, you're sowing into that. You're asking for more of that energy in other relationships, in other areas of your life. So if you can actually get yourself, sometimes you got to make yourself be the bigger person here. You know, just catch the swords and lay them down. Don't let somebody run all over you or stab you, okay? Stand up for yourself. But try to come from a place of compassion. Like, compassion itself is built on two pillars. One of strength, one of evenness. It gives you the compassion to be kind to someone who's not necessarily kind from you, but the strength to do that, and then evenness so that it evens out both sides of the equation. You know, that sowing and that reaping. Now, the hopes and fears here, I almost kind of like, I smiled. I had a light-hearted energy when I saw this card. There's fears here. I don't know what's actually going on in this dynamic, if you are, because keep in mind it's a general reading, if you're married to this person or not. I mean, if you're married to them, then of course, you know, there's a lot that goes into, and I'm not saying that there's a breakup here, because I don't really know. This is general. It definitely could be a breakup, but whatever it is, there are some fears around, and this could be coming from you, or it could be coming from this other person, that you might not be able to successfully juggle or handle this situation. But what I tell you, like hope and optimism. What optimism, I think it was Bruce Lee that said this about optimism, but optimism Like, even a single ounce of optimism leads to, like, a road of success. Like, being optimistic, and I've lived off optimism for quite a long time. I've been living off of it lately, but about a couple years, I guess about 10 years ago, boy, I lived off optimism. Okay? Like, optimism was like my middle name back then. It has gotten me through a lot. So the outcome here, okay, well, we have the Ace of Cups. So whatever is going on here, this is going to lead to emotional fulfillment, like a new beginning. Now, you got to keep in mind, okay, because this can go several different ways, because this is general. But let's say if there is like a breakup or a split here, or you're just walking away from something, you're going to be walking to better times, better days. Like, literally, wish fulfillment, okay? Like your heart's desires. You're going to be walking toward that. So I would say when it comes to matters of the heart in a relationship, I would walk toward the things that bring you, like your heart's desires. The things that you want and you desire, like on this cup, you could put like home. You could put work, you could put a man, you could put money. Okay, so in this cup, if you have money, then I would walk toward all the opportunities that come up, that you feel really good about. Okay? And, this is like, just follow the feelings. Like, if you have a good feeling about something, follow it. Now, you can always go down that path and let's say, well, what if something goes wrong? Well, that's where you got to use your intuition and listen to your body, how it reacts. Because if the energy around it changes, then that's when you know you need to stop, pause, and reflect. Or maybe stop, pause, and turn around. Sometimes you might have to go back. You might have to do a U-turn, go back to the stop sign, take a right, and go down a different road. But whatever these things are, they're going to lead to ultimate happiness. So let your happiness lead the way. Just keep in mind that I do feel like there is someone exiting the equation here. I will say that. I do feel like someone's going to exit the equation. That's just but that's for some of you though, okay? I'm going to 3 cards right here. Okay, well, these 3 cards fell out. So it looks like there was an unwelcome message in the past. But whatever it was either based around your happiness, home, and what brought you security. Some unwelcome news. Something came in the past that made you really start. It could have brought a completion to what you consider to be the ultimate happiness and fulfillment. Okay? It could have brought you to that point where maybe you had to stop and start saying, okay, so I'm going to look toward like what brings me comfort, security, and practical things in life. So, and it very well could have been that it caused you to be single. So maybe there was a breakup. There could have been a breakup or it's something in the past. I feel like it's happened already. And right now it's got you single and sitting pretty. It almost feels like whatever this change is, you are maneuvering through it okay. Whoever this person is, okay? Now, the man in this equation, he doesn't seem to be handling it all that well. Alright, so I'm going to clarify this one, and then that one. Oh, wow. Good Lord. Alright, so down here on the Wheel of Fortune and the Nine of Cups, because something changed, something happened to put you where you are right now, where you're feeling good. And it looks like one of your wishes came true. A hope or something. I mean, did somebody have to... Something could have happened in the past that was one of your hopes and wishes. And it made you have to make some real quick, decisive action to create something different, to change things. And it could have been, I mean, with these two cards side by side, it could have been that you had to make a pimp move. I mean, I'm just going to keep it real with you. You might have had to make a pimp move and threw someone under the bus or cut someone off or change shit up in a manipulative sort of manner to get your way. It could have some, it looks like somebody did. That's one case here. And if that's not the case, then it could just be that a wish for somebody came true and their only tactic then was to use some form of manipulation to get their wish, their star, wish upon a star, something or another. So there is some form of like chaos. Both of these cards here speak of manipulation. We've got this guy right here. That's manipulation. This is like action. Like someone had to take some swift action. You know what? It might have been that whoever you could have broken up with somebody. There, I'll say it. You broke up with somebody. Whoever this is right here. Whether this is you or if you're watching this for like someone else. Some woman broke up with someone here. Okay? And it was a wish. This is something they've been asking for a while. And it took action. It took impulsiveness. It's like they had to defend themselves to maybe get out of it. They could have used some form of manipulation to get out of it. It could have been too that whoever this person right here is, they have been you gotta also keep in mind as well, okay, that whatever's happened for you, whether you're on the good receiving end, they could be on the bad end. I mean, thankfully, we don't have the Justice card here, which talks of karma. But, it just looks like someone here is they're either reaping their karma, or the things that have conspired have somewhat put them in this energy. And alright, so if we go up here to this Ace of Cups, this new beginning. So I'll just say this. If this person, because here's a King again, this could be a new offer coming in, or this person coming back saying that they've changed. It could, because you like, this is being impulsive, overbearing, and impossible expectations. And I said somewhat the same thing about this person. So it could be that this person tries to come back. This person right here, to me, is the tricky car salesman. Okay? So just be careful. Just keep in mind that whatever man comes at you, just be aware of like ulterior motives or the tricky car salesman. Somebody here, and it could be him right here. He is, there's some healing going on around him for sure. It could be that this person is giving up. They're not trying to fight no more. They're not as confident or overwhelmed, and they're healing. So I could see how these cards would be in reverse. So this could be a new person that comes in. Just be aware right now, okay? That, I mean, look at where we are. We're slowly, whatever this person here brings in, I would slowly get involved in that. Slowly. Whatever that is, slow. I wouldn't take that fast. Okay? Let's see what the romance angels here have to say. So, remember, if you ask like 3 questions, or if you just want to take it as a whole reading, I'm going to read them both as follows. Okay. So we have new love. So there could be a new person, like, you know, that man down there coming in. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So there could be, I definitely see some romance here. I would just go slow, okay? We've got forgiving and learning, so there could definitely be, there was some type of upset here. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And then we've got chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Now, this person right here could be attracted to your independence, your practicality, what you have going for you. They could be attracted to that. Now, sometimes when people do that, keep in mind, like on an attraction level, you are not in control and cannot control how someone else comes off. The only thing that you can control is how you come off. So if you come off, well, this chemistry is here. So that means that there is that that attraction. You just want to make sure, you know, things are changing. You don't want to go full force fast. I would definitely take things slow. You just want to, and I see this one here, love yourself first. And then religious factors. So there is a lot of, I mean, your spiritual path is influencing this. Your beliefs is influencing this. I think that's all I have. But anywho, this is a good reading. Feel free to comment. Let me know what you think. And I am going to do another one. And we'll see what it says. So I hope y'all enjoyed. Thank you. Take care. Namaste.